Today we're finishing installing our windows. Hey guys, it's Vladimir Nemchinov, living life intentionally, and I'm trying to be intentional with where we live and improving our conditions little by little when possible. So I installed these windows the other day. You saw it on previous video. This window I installed like a 1/4 inch lower, but there's a greater gap on there that I cannot cover. But the piece of wood that was there is about a little over 1/2 inch, maybe 1/2 inch, and it doesn't cover that gap. So what I want to do is I want to raise the window a 1/4 inch, because I saw that those windows I already installed higher. Now what I need to do is cut off all the shims and start insulating windows. So this is the door window stuff to seal the gaps around the window so that air doesn't get in. But this tube is too thick for this little gap. Almost no gap at all. So I'm only going to use this foam for the top. It's like 1/4 inch gap. And on the sides I'm gonna use caulk. I didn't buy any, but I have some, like a 1.5 tubes left. Yeah, but that's what I'm working on today, so. Oh, most of you were waiting for this moment. Who cares about windows? My family going for a walk while I'm working on the windows. Here they are. Here's my amazing family. I love them so much. They're going for a walk. This is what I have. It should be enough. I like to caulk every crack. This way all looks seamless and no gaps. Especially in the white paint, if there's a gap, it's dark so you can see it right away. Okay, almost the whole tube is empty, and I actually am done on the sides. Okay, looks good, no gaps. I'm just gonna put the foam on top. That's the first molding I start with, at the top molding, and then the sides go onto it. Nails. I definitely need nails to nail those boards. The thing with nails, they can split boards. So what I want to do, I want to pre-drill holes for these nails. You see how it cut out specifically to match the other board? They're like interlock. I used to buy and replace things like that. I learned slowly that it adds up to the total amount of the project. Everywhere I can now, I try to reuse the same material. So I'm gonna put foam. I forgot to use safety glasses before, but with this foam it's a must. If it gets into your eye, that's getting pretty bad. Always put gloves on, but I'm okay. Just screw this thing on like this and practice using it on something else, like a piece of cardboard or whatever. And also be mindful of expanding. This thing expands like crazy. I try to put it as far as possible kinda and let it expand inside. Of course it's a messy deal, so use gloves. Yeah, I made a little mess on the other side of this big window. But other than that, it looks good, it looks sealed. That's what I care about, that's what I need. Now we can nail it. Pre-dry the nails so I don't have to hold them up there. Pretty tight fit as well, which is good. It's pretty hard to nail things upside down, but that's when you want safety glasses and I didn't do it when I was taking windows apart. All kinds of dust and stuff was falling into my eyes, but protect yourself. You see, I wiped the foam off, but it's still expanding a little, ever so slightly, but it still is. Just broke my drill bit. Oh well. I put the trim back on. One more thing to do is to caulk around the windows, all the gaps, and we should be good to go for today. Whatever this was, really stinky stuff. I probably haven't used it since I did the windows in the baby room. This is what it was. And this is what one window looked like after I caulked all the gaps. Big difference. And once I paint over, it's gonna look very good. Thank you for joining me to finish those windows. It's great. I already feel how much warmer it is. It's pretty chilly outside and so hot in here. I had to crack open the window because it's a big difference. Kind of tempted to change those, but those are pretty good. So good. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video. And remember to live life intentionally.